Hello again, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you've fallen upon it, welcome. I am just really trying to chronicle my personal development journey over 2024, maybe even into 2025. These videos are unvarnished or, well, they're certainly not edited. I'm not going to edit, this is just about me trying to practice speaking into a camera. As I said, from my very first videos onwards, I have never felt comfortable as such doing videos or speaking in public, really. And in fact, I've got a public speaking presentation course this afternoon at work, so that'll be fun. So this is just me trying to talk through my personal development journey over the last few weeks now, because I didn't really do a proper video last week. So I guess really what I've been doing in the last week is beating myself up. I find myself going around in circles, and I'm sure you can relate to it. You have all these grand plans, you have plans in terms of personal development, and you just find yourself hitting your head against the wall. Sometimes it's down to a few things. Sometimes it's down to not having enough energy, which for me has been one of those things. I just haven't been sleeping well. I need to keep sorting out my diet and my physical well-being. Sometimes the plans are unrealistic. I'd say most of my plans are quite realistic, maybe not necessarily motivating or motivational in their scope. And sometimes there's just too many distractions, and that's another issue for me. So I am going to be far more focused, and I'm saying it now because, again, this is about me having it on video so that I can come back to it in 6 months ago. That's what you said back then. So my idea is really to be more focused on my Medium account, and that's the writing platform that I've been writing on for about nearly 2 years, and now I'm trying to refine my style of writing, to niche down a bit more, because at the end of the day, at some point I want to monetize it. I'm not going to pretend I don't want to. I certainly want to practice in public. I certainly want to evolve my style in public, but I need to ultimately have an end goal, and that end goal is to, at some point, across different hustles and the like, my target is $10,000 a month. Now that's aggressive. That's an aggressive target coming from someone who's not making more than $5 per month writing on the likes of Medium. But I do know that if I have more stretched goals, at the very least, I can grow into those goals. If I keep thinking with a $5 mindset, I will have a $5 return. All I need to do is make sure that I invest, not just in the stock market, which is something I do, which is part of my day job anyway, but invest in myself. These videos is a part and parcel of that. As I say, looking at these videos now compared to how I was in the first few videos is enlightening. And so I need to keep on investing in myself, in my skills, in order to take me to that $10,000 per month platform in terms of writing. Now, what do I need to do to get there? Well, some of it might be using a coach or a mentor, and I'm not sure why I've been backing away from this, because I am actually a trained coach, and I know the value of coaching, and me not investing in that space almost tells me, or says to me, that I don't value the skills or the qualities that it brings. I think my concern is that, yes, I'll get something out for coaching, but I will be resistant to doing the homework. And that's it. any form of personal development is about the action. We can all have those, light and fluffy moments, whether it's on a Tony Robbins seminar or watching a YouTube or listening to a podcast. But unless you actually do something with it, unless you actually trial and fail and iterate, not reiterate, just iterate, it's just noise. And so that's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to start narrowing down the types of things I watch and listen in a way that is valuable, and then to apply that value. That's something I learned from a YouTuber I watched the other day. I've forgotten the guy's name, unfortunately, but I signed up for his newsletter. But it's all about improving yourself as a writer in a way that makes sure that you can monetize. One of the things I realised has been one of my blockages has been the idea of having a website. I've created websites for myself in the past, and I didn't get much traction. And my concern or my mental block was, I don't want to spend money for someone to do it for me because I know I can do it, but I don't want to spend the time on something I know might not give me the return. So I've been fighting with myself on that front. But this guy whose newsletter I've joined basically said what you need is to work on one of 4 platforms where you don't actually have to have a website, or at least the website isn't your main focal point for your blog. So you can write on Twitter, you can write on Quora, you can write on Medium, and you can write on LinkedIn. That's his model. And this is something I'm applying because I'm already on Medium. I have no intention of putting my writing onto LinkedIn at the moment because my work colleagues will see it, and I don't really want to. Thrilling, wonderful. Yeah. And I don't want to. As I said, this is unedited, and I don't want my work persona to be encroached upon by this side hustle approach. So I won't write on LinkedIn. Twitter, I've got an account, but it doesn't do much. But I could use that, and of course Medium, and I may do on Quora as well, depending on what this writing guru says. Noise. Okay, well, as I said, this is unedited. The noise is getting a bit much. I will leave it here, and yeah, this is classic Hong Kong buildings where they just start drilling out for no reason at any time of the day. So yes, and again, another thing I want to do is evolve this channel. I said it in the past, to reflect where I am. This noise actually is a reflection of where I am in Hong Kong, where neighbours just start drilling. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. I work from home. This room is actually where my daughter normally sleeps, but she's out with the nanny. Yeah. Okay, this is nuts. Right. I think I'll leave it here because I've lost my train of thought. But my focus is to focus and to get more focused and to be more aligned with my true self. That's really what I want. And that's what I'm going to go for. And I've just got to slim down a lot of the things that are just providing distractions at the moment. I've talked about I'm looking really quite tired and old today. Hey, middle age. I've talked about the idea of SLAM: simplify, leverage, accelerate, multiply. That is going to be my template. My main template for pushing forward with a lot of things. I realise now I am waffling, so I will stop here, and hopefully next week I will have a far more structured approach to this video. But for now, bye bye.